I have lost a total of 30 pounds, and that's a lot, but that doesn't really tell the whole story. I hit about my early 40s. I started gaining weight, and gaining weight very rapidly. I went from, what was naturally for me about a size 4, and a 6, no big deal, and then an 8. And then I go from an 8 to a 10, and then I bought 12. Comments from my husband like, maybe you want to try to lose a little weight. And he it really hurt my feelings, but the fact was that I was maybe 30 pounds heavier than the woman he married. I know that I need help, and that's why I came to Doug. I would never work out without somebody helping me, somebody who was working with me as an individual. I'm not gonna do classes at the gym. Because I just know I won't. It doesn't appeal to me. I had no endurance. 30 pounds heavier, I was a lot bigger, but I had no endurance. I had no physical strength. The initial 10 pounds or so came off rather quickly, and that's a big boost. And you get stronger and firmer, and you move to even smaller size clothing, and you also have awareness of what you're putting into your body, what you're eating. And one of the most gratifying things is being strong. I never worked out. I was a very unathletic child, and I was always weak. But after working out with Doug for several months, I developed a lot of upper body strength that I had never had before. And I was on a business trip and got there, needed to put the suitcase in the overhead bin, and what I found is, the folks were saying, "May I help you with that, ma'am?" And I said, "No, I got it. And so I was able to go down and just lift this thing over my head and put it in the overhead bin. To be able to lift the suitcase into the overhead bin myself was incredibly empowering. About 160 pounds, which is way over a good weight for me. And I would be making a gesture, and I would look, and my arm kept moving after I had stopped. And that was just awful. And my arms now, I think, are really pretty, and I can wear sleeveless clothing and not be self-conscious. I've lost 30 pounds, but I think the total effect is as if I've lost more than that, because I've added muscle and subtracted fat. So I think my current weight, which is around 135, seems to be a higher number than I look, because I've got more muscle. The sweetest victory in my working out with Doug was when I put on my skinny pants, my skinny jeans, and I was able to zip them up. Wow, when you're 50 years old and you can wear the jeans that you wore in your 20s, that's an amazing feeling. It's a real confidence booster. When I got the tape measure out and found out that I had lost 4 inches from my waist, I mean, wow, and 4 inches from my hips, I had made a decision at that point that I was really, seeing progress, that I wasn't saving those fat pants for when I got fat again. I decided to make the commitment and to keep working at staying healthy. Weight loss done in a healthy manner with exercise and diet, the weight comes off pretty darn quickly, and it stays off. And if you work with Doug, you're going to see results.